I think it should be over here.
Got your phone?
Yeah, fine, do it, bud. Read it. So, okay.
It ain't damn dangerous, but I got everything. Auto mixer. Settings.
Should be over here.
Got your
Delay.
I got everything. Auto mixer. Settings.
All he needs to do to make it work.
All right, fans, we're up in Strong Rock Christian Academy, Lucasburg, Georgia. Coming to you live. Still working out a few kinks on the system, so y'all bear with me. Kickoff is at 7:30.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
All he needs to do to make it work. Oh, man, we're up in Strong Rock Christian Academy, Lucasburg, Georgia.
Coming to you live. Still working out a few kinks on the system, so y'all bear with me.
All right, buddy.
Fans, this is Tim Bartman. If you can hear me, shoot me a text and let me know that y'all are receiving us. We're streaming on Twitter as well as Facebook. Fans, this is Tim Bartman. If you can hear me, shoot me a text and let me know that y'all are receiving us. We're streaming on Twitter as well as Facebook.
You usually hear us better now.
I heard this because picking up the other mic. My listen to you it sounds a lot better. It's kind of that echo.
I keep saying it over and over. Something will happen. So back to the I wonder if it's froze up. Never had it sound like so output and inputs. I'll try. What is that? My phone microphone.
Said we're not live.
Huh?
We've been live for 5 minutes.
I'm trying to figure out what that is. What if it's something to do with that name up there? Some kind of interference.
Could be that.
Testing.
Cameras are too close.
Testing, 1, 2.
No, I've had the cameras right now.
Plenty of time.
Did you ever turn the gun, the mic off on the camera? Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2. That's better. Hold your mic closer to you. I wonder if I'm. Why does it keep? Hold your mic closer. I wonder if I'm.
Like it's looping itself.
I wonder if it's because your phone's so close.
Could be.
Text somebody that might be watching it and see if. Everyone, please bear with us. We're trying to get this situated here. Bring y'all some football. Trying to bring y'all some football here tonight. Down South Atlanta, Strong Rock Christian School hosting the state championship here for, I think it's GIISA with DEA and Windsor. Kickoff is 7:30. Kickoff is 7:30. I said, we ain't getting all that feedback now.
Been through a charter.
But we're going to take a break here. We're going to leave it going live, but we're going to mute everything. Test, 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2, 3.
We're live.
All right, fans, we're live from Locust Grove, Georgia, where your David Emanuel Academy Eagles is facing off tonight against the Windsor Academy Knights out of Macon, Georgia. Cool 42 degrees, I believe, and the Eagles are just now taking the field, getting ready for warm-ups. We are 23 minutes away from the singing of the national anthem and the coin flip. We have it live. We've got video live, thanks to Mr. Billy Lively and Elite Sporting. I'll talk to you just a minute about your Eagles. Eagles sitting at a 10-0 season. They are the number 1 seed in the DEA district. They are the number 1 in Georgia in the 8-man. They are up under Coach Clint Emmett, assisted by the Coach Daniel Flowers. The Eagles have 7 seniors on the roster this year. They've had a very good run this season, sitting at 10-0, outscoring their opponents 360 points to 63. On the video tonight, make sure you watch out for that number 5, Rayson Faircloth, and 15, Jesse Moore. And always lively on the defense, number 30, Mr. Ed McCullough. Should be a great team here tonight, up under the Windsor Academy Knights, being coached by Coach Randy Grace and assisted by Dylan Bass. Windsor Academy Knights out of Macon, Georgia, is a 9-1 season. The only loss coming at the heels of the Eagles back on September the 16th in a 22-14 victory for the Eagles. The Knights are the number 2 seed and number 4 sitting in the state for the 8-man GIAA. They have 9 seniors with an explosive offense. They have outscored their opponents this year 347 to 123. So expect a great game here tonight. Me and Billy's going to do the best we can to keep the commentating down to a minimum, but also to let you know who's making the plays and who's doing what out on the field. Appreciate you joining us. Hate that you couldn't be here on the sidelines with this big group of fans. I wouldn't be scared to say it one bit. Probably about 150 Eagle fans sitting here in the stadium so far, and there's still some coming in. What you say, Billy?
Yeah, good crowd tonight. I'm looking down through there. Got a bunch of fans. Gonna be a good one. Nice and cool football weather.
That it is. The good Lord blessed us with another clear sky without any rain. I tell you what, those Eagles had a big time at the bonfire last night. We'd like to thank Miss Karen Faircloth and Danny Wayne and Ben and Jeremy. What a great event all the Eagles fans and Eagle players and cheerleaders had last night back at home in Swainsboro, Georgia. Man, y'all stick around. We'll bring you some more action here in a few minutes. Hopefully everything is streaming good and sounding good from all the way up here in Locust Grove, Georgia.
Also, fans, if the Facebook police knock us off, you can go on our YouTube page. It's Billy Lively. Go on there, or even my Twitter. They don't make a big deal out of the music. We're going to try to keep that down and maybe mute. So if you hear something get muted, it might be because we're trying to block some music. We got some playing right now, but hopefully we're interfering enough with it that it's not that clear and the police can't knock us off. So anyway, gonna be some good action tonight. Looking forward to getting this thing going.
Billy also got word a while ago from the GIA officials that the Eagles will not be able to run out with their normal starting music. It's going to be a neutral music for both sides here tonight, for the Knights as well as the Eagles. So that's going to be a little bit of a change. I also mentioned this is a turf field. I do know the Eagles traveled to adjoining city over, I believe it was Metter, this week and had a good practice over on turf, so they're getting very familiar with it. I've been watching them warm up tonight. Seems like they got good grip on their feet. I believe Daniels and Emmons got them ready, set up. They all got on long sleeves. As I mentioned, it is quite cool here tonight. I see some fans brought out the little buddy heaters, and everybody's got on overcoats, and they're prepared for another cold night, which if they were at the bonfire last night, they sure knew what cold was. I believe it was about 32 degrees when I left Swainsboro, Georgia. A little bit of ice on the truck, but it didn't seem to slow these boys down.
Got officials coming out. We're down to 18 minutes kickoff.
They're going to have a 6-man officiating crew here tonight.
What do y'all normally have?
Most games we run it. I've seen 4, but we try to run a 6-man.
Yeah, I'm a little new to this. I have been and watched DEA over the years and enjoyed pretty exciting, fast-paced 8-man football. So I'm ready to get this thing going and watch a little football.
I tell you what, 2 years ago, whenever the Eagles made the last run at the state championship, Lee Stewart and John Durden came down for the radio and announced for it, broadcasted, and both of them left. Well, I say left within about 30 minutes of kickoff. They were both just well amazed at how fast-paced and head-knocking the 8-man sport is. There's nothing to be taken lightly. I've said it many a time, and if you've been to many Eagles ball games, you've heard me say it before. It's Iron Man football. It's double-sided. It's playing hard. It's 110% from start to finish. So that's what we expect to see here tonight. Same as we seen back on September the 16th, whenever the Eagles faced these Knights the first time. As I mentioned, the only loss for Windsor this year is come at the heels of the Eagles. So Eagles hoping for another return and make it a perfect season for them this year. Bring back home that championship to Stillmore, Georgia. As always, go Eagles.
Well, we're going to take a little break right here. We'll throw the mute down on it for a second, and then we'll get back here just as soon as get us a swallow here and just get a little breather. Be back after this. With more Eagles football.
Henry said they can hear us loud and clear. They got us streaming.
student athletes, coaches, and spectators, we request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Disruptive behavior of any kind, including but not limited to protests, demonstrations, profanity, racial, ethnic, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions will not be tolerated and may be grounds for removal from the event. Thank you.
Running a 5-minute turn, a 5-minute to run the clock down, and if that will reset for a 7:30 kick. Hey gentlemen, how are you?
All right, fans, you just heard the GIA sportsman statement that just read. We are 4 minutes, 26 seconds until
Tonight's officials are members of the Northeast Georgia Officials Association. The referee is Michael Morrow. The umpire is Tim Ledford. The line judge is Lance Malayer. The field judge is Tyson Culberson. The linesman is Benji Boone. Side judge David Peter.
Remain quiet here for a minute. Let y'all hear some of the local stadium
clock
announcements.
operator is Brian Wiley. The PCO is Jason Roletter. Chains are Antonio Cooper, Arsenio Cooper, Jeremy Flanoy, and Caroline Kaplinger. Thank you.
I'm gonna cut the Mevo speaker off.
I don't know why I let it get to me. Why would people want to know about all this?
We should be live.
All right,
This
welcome
thing
back,
going.
fans. live from Locust Grove, Georgia, host location of your GIAA 8-man state championship football between the Windsor Academy Knights and your David Emanuel Academy Eagles.
You got closed caption. We high tech, baby.
High-tech rednecks up here near Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of people say this ain't Atlanta, but as far as I'm concerned, we right here on the edge of it.
We was in Atlanta traffic.
Without a doubt. As I mentioned, fan, this is the GIA State Championship. Knights 9-1, the Eagles 10-1, with the Knights' only loss coming at the heels of the David Emanuel Academy Eagles back on September the 16th. The Eagles walked away with a victory. They do expect a great game here tonight. It is live streaming. Hopefully good video quality. We'd like to thank Elite Sporting Goods along with Chapman Funeral Home for supplying the broadcast equipment here tonight for us to be able to go live. Hate that you can't be up here with us and enjoying this beautiful game, beautiful weather, and what a gorgeous field. We were sitting here talking to the local announcer about a while ago. I believe he said they had about 1,000 students, turf fields. How many years have been here?
20 something years this thing
20-something
been
years.
here.
It looks like it's only about 2 years old in my opinion. Awesome place, awesome place. I was a little bit nervous on the neutral field to start with, but hey, what an experience for you David Emanuel Academy Eagles along with the Windsor Academy Knights to be playing up here in Locust Grove on this beautiful field. We're just a few minutes away from both teams getting ready to run out the respective end zones. As I mentioned earlier, neither team will be able to have their own run out music. It's going to be a neutral music for both teams, so it'll be a little bit of change. I'm sure it's going to be a change for both schools, so we'll be underway here momentarily. Want to go over the rosters real quick. For your Knights, number 1 is Dawson Sims, number 2 Nick Swan, 3 Landon Locke, 4 Reed Barr, 5 Mason Merrick, 6 Brayling Parsons, 7 Brody Ashley, 8 Coda Andrews, 10 Luke Eaton, 11 Ryland Dennis, 12 Cam Houston, 15 Dawson Wainscott, 17 McKinley Chappell, 18 Peyton Wilson, 20 Dalton Sims, 21 Jeffrey Denny, 22 Seth Mathis, 23 Braden Stevens, 24 Ashton Moore, 25 Jay Singleton, 28 Aiden Green, 34 Colby Chappell, 44 Jimmy Jones, 45 Peyton Newman, 50 Jonas Butler, 51 Tyshawn Moore, 55 Floyd Steele, 58 Jaden Slappy, 60 Santiago Medina, 65 Gavin Redford, 66 Ryder Parrish, 77 KD Davison, 78 Cody Hammock, 84 Blaine Bennett. Head coach for your Knights is Randy Grace. And for your David Emanuel Academy Eagles, the freshman class starting at 81 is Andrew Shaw, 76 Jonah Boatwright, 54 Brian Beasley, 24 Revan Fortner, 17 John Nathan Martin, 10 Landon Lindsay, 4 Richard Brady, 25 Peyton Lee, 12 Kevin Calhoun, 9 Jackson Wiggins, 7 Clayton Hood. And 25, 12, 9, and 7 were your sophomore class. And your juniors wearing number 94, Big Ben Flanders, 32, Billy White Shoes Martin, 27, Jay Carter, 23, Tony Jump High Sutton, 22, John Hammerhead Kersey, which John, from the last I understood, was going to be dressed out tonight. I forgot to look for him a little earlier. I'll let y'all know here shortly, fans, as he's had to miss the last several games after his knee surgery. But in the championship game, Coach wanted to dress him out just in case he's needed, or at least give him opportunity to step on the field fully suited. Wearing number 8 is Brandon 8-foot wingspan Williams, and then number 3 is Ben Bennett. And your 30, El McCullough. 15 is Jesse Moore. 14, Heath Johnson. 11, Riley Griner. And 5 is Raysign Faircloth. That's your David Emanuel Academy Eagles roster. Fans, we're just a few moments away from getting this thing started, as both teams are currently getting ready to line up. GIA officials getting ready to step foot on the field and make a statement. I'm sure he's going to welcome everybody and tell us how beautiful we all are up here in Locust Grove, Georgia, and thank us for coming in through the gate and supporting the GIA Association. Then Miss Boatwright, our very own Ashley Boatwright, is going to be singing the national anthem up here in Locust Grove, Georgia. I do expect a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, just like it's always been there in Stillmore, Georgia. For those of you who've been blessed to hear her sing it before, y'all know what I'm talking about. These fans that's never heard it's fixing to be in for a treat. We'll get back with y'all here in a few minutes with more action from Locust Grove, Georgia, in the GIA 8-man state championship. Go Eagles! Fans, I see we got quite a few viewers online, but for your friends and neighbors, let's try to have a good viewing so everybody in Emanuel County will know what's going on up here in Locust Grove, Georgia. Once again, we're only a few minutes away from the kickoff of this state championship game between your David Emanuel Academy Eagles and your Windsor Academy Knights.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Number 1 and the number 2 seed in the state.
On the campus of Strong Rock Christian School. We're proud to host the GIAA 8-man football championship game between the Eagles of David Emanuel Academy in Stillmore and the Knights of Windsor Academy from Macon.
See that the captains are starting to line up on the edge, get ready for the coin toss.
We ask now that you rise and remove your caps as Kent Copeland, Assistant Athletic Director for the GIAA.
They're fixing to have the invocation followed by the singing of the national anthem. Y'all bear with us.
With Ms. Ashley Boatwright singing our national anthem.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we're thankful for this beautiful day you've given us. Father, we're thankful for these young men and the work that they put in to get to this part of the season. Father, we ask that you be with them and keep them safe as they play this game. Father, we're thankful for our officials because we know without them we couldn't play this game. We're thankful also for all of the parents, grandparents, friends at schools, and what they represent in those communities, because without them, we wouldn't have these schools. Father, we pray that you be with each one of us tonight as we travel home. Keep us safe. Forgive us when we sin. Pray this prayer in Christ's name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Very nice, very nice.
That was Miss Ashley Boatwright.
Facebook
Still
police.
Moore's very own.
That wasn't no professional. That was DEA's own.
Captains are getting ready to take the field. The Tiger is playing. Tell you what, I expect a great game here tonight, Billy. I'm glad you're here sitting beside me.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, Tim. Ready to get this thing going, watch some good football, get an Eagles win.
I do expect a great game here tonight. One more time for these seniors. I believe that's who your captains for tonight's game's going to be.
Yeah, it looks
There
like.
for tonight's. They're sending out 2. I believe that's number 8, Coda Andrews, and number 11, Ryland Dennis. And for your David Emanuel Academy Eagles, co-captain 70, Justin Newsom, 63, Ace Eli, 30, El McCullough, and 14, Heath Johnson. 15, Jesse Moore, captain. 5, Rayson Fairclough, and 11, Riley Griner. Officials are discussing the coin, looking at both sides of it. Should be a commemorative coin being used. Time-honored tradition here in football. Everybody looking at the ground as the coin was tossed. Hands goes on the Eagles players.
Looks like the Eagles won it.
The Eagles have won and elected to receive, so the Eagles going
The Eagles have won the toss.
get the first possession here tonight to start us off in Locust Grove, Georgia, in the GIA 8-man state championship.
Let's get it on.
Ain't no rumble in the jumble. Birds are circling, but it ain't in Stillmore, Georgia. The Eagles are up here near Atlanta, between Forsyth and just below. What's the town above us? McDonough. McDonough.
Hampton Motor Speedway.
Yep. That truck took a left. It almost wanted to continue on over to the racetrack.
Windsor.
As you can just see, the Knights are taking the field. They've brought a pretty good crowd with them from Macon. Pretty sure you can see that across the field there, the video. I've got it up on the streaming also. It looks good. Once again, I'd like to thank Elite Sporting Goods and Chapman Funeral Home for tonight's broadcast. As your Eagles are getting ready to take the field, fans are starting to come to their feet now.
Coach Inman get one last word in there for a minute. Eagle fans getting on their feet.
Making some noise.
Feel the bleachers shaking, Tim.
Chapter 11, our story ends here. The one more time, it says. I sure wish we were having some 2 claps and a Ric Flair. I'm sure the boys are doing it behind the curtain. They're getting ready to take to the sideline, the near sideline. The Eagles are in the red jersey, and here they come. No air horns or no Ric Flair, but they are on the field. People, they are ready to play in this state championship game. These seniors have been excited and looking forward to this one. Tonight's the night. It's win or take all. Comes out big crowd of cheerleaders, as Emmett likes to call them, the skirt crew. Doing a wonderful job as always, and fans, for those of you that was there last night, they did an awesome job. Always taking care of the fans and the young men on the field, cheering them on. Miss Malia, Miss Stephanie does a great job leading these young ladies.
I could feel the doggone building shaking, Tim.
Yes, I could too.
I'll tell you what, we said 150. I think we're closer to 200 plus.
There's been quite a few more come in the last 20 minutes or so. Back deep to receive is 15. That's Jesse Moore there for the Eagles. set to kick it off. I believe that's
A little squib.
60. Yes, a squib kick. Moore picks it up from the 17. He's got a block. Flags are coming in. He's out past the 30, 35. Then run down from the back, still breaking tackles. The normal run for Jesse, it takes about 4 to bring him down. He's down at the 44, but there is a flag sitting on the 22.5-yard line.
That was about a 29-yard return.
Jesse Moore, there's a flag on the
Yes, it
field.
was. Normally not a good sign for that location, and
No.
yeah.
What they get him for holding?
Blocking the back, Eagles.
Block in the back. I didn't never
I
see
didn't
the
see
sign. There he comes. He's now giving it. I guess the local announcer probably got a headset that's tied in with him. He knew the call before we got to see the call. From the spot of the foul, they're going to impose the penalty. He was going to start out with some troublesome field position. How about that LED
First
down
10 Eagles,
marker
red down
across there?
13.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I tell you what, they're not winning but 2 games this year. They got a nice place and some nice equipment, don't they?
Yes, they do. The Eagles 1st and 10 from the 13. Griner under center. Hands off to Faircloth. He breaks one. He's up, twisting.
Nice spin move.
Faircloth into the line on the right side.
I couldn't tell what number that was that brought him down.
Second down and 7.
The 2nd and 7 here for the Eagles. Griner from under that center again, pitches to Moore. He cuts it back up.
Nowhere to go.
Nothing happening there. Center up Windsor line. Holding strong. I believe that was 51 there on the tackle.
Hand off to Griner, stopped in the
The
backfield.
number 8, I think, was in on it too.
Short pickup.
Tyshawn Moore, 51 and 8.
Third down and 4.
Dakota Andrews.
We'll give us 3rd down.
3rd and a long 4. Center with a holder, racing on the left side. He still forms one. He's down there to 40 before being brought down
Around the left side.
by number 3, Lockie.
That's an Eagle first down.
Be an Eagle. 1st down. Move those chains.
20-yard run by Faircloth.
That's what we'd like to see. Nice blocking up front by your Eagles line. Back under center once again is Griner. Hands off to Moore, right up the middle, pounding the gut. Gain of about 4, maybe 5. And stopped by 8. Assisted by, I believe, 6.
Quarterback Griner, hand off to Jesse Moore. Up the middle. Gain of 4. 2nd and
Yeah,
6.
6. Braylon Parsons. And number 8 is Coda Andrews. They've been in on a lot of the tackles so far. Tim.
Dakota is one of their seniors. Pitch to Faircloth around the right side. He cuts it back in.
Tackled by number 8 again.
Pitch out to Faircloth on the right side. Pick up a 2.
Ball sitting on the
3rd down and 4.
46. 3rd down and about 4 to go here for the Eagles. See what kind of call Emmons going to dial up here from the shotgun this time. Hand off to Moore. There again, he cuts it back up inside of the end. Close to the 1st down marker. I believe he's going to be about a yard shy.
Tackled in by number 24 and number 23.
Wayne Scott.
Braden Stevens, 23, and Ashton Moore, 24. The Eagles just pounding away at
It
Tim.
looks like they're going to be going for it here early. Gutsy call by Edmond. He knows better than I do for sure. The Eagles from the Wildcat straight stout to Moore. He's got enough for the 1st down.
That's an Eagle first down.
They're going to be moving the chains once again. As I said, Emmett knows better than I do. That's why he's the coach and I'm just the old lonely announcer.
I tell you what, that Eagles front line there is really getting a push. The corners and safeties are having to make the tackles, Tim.
Yes, they are. That's what you like to see off of
Yeah.
your line. Which I tell you now, the Knights has that's a stout line. They're not no little boys up there. So the Eagles come to play. That's Faircloth on the carry. He's made a couple miss. He jumped one defender. He's down close to the first down marker, about 8 or 9. Pick up on that first down play.
And again, he got through that front, that initial push, and the safeties, that secondary is having to come in and bring down Faircloth.
Well, whenever your line is getting a good block and you're able to get to the secondary, 4 or 5, even 7 or 8 yards per play is not uncommon in this wild man football. What a while. I believe that was Clayton Hood.
Yeah, number 7.
Yes, that was 7. Clayton Hood. Be enough for another Eagle first down.
And again, the secondary making the tackles.
First down.
Number
Ball
23.
Ball sitting on the 30.
Tackle by Moore. First and 10
Hood's
to
getting
number
some
30.
action here early. Out of the backfield. From the shotgun, that's Faircloth. The Wildcat direct snap. He tried to cut it back in, but the lineman was able to jump off of their blocks that time.
Stopped by Tyshawn Moore.
Yeah, big number 51, Tyshawn Moore.
I believe he was assisted by 6.
6.
Short pickup of 1. Second down and 9.
That's Braylon Parsons.
Probably heard their name called quite a few times here tonight. They're from the Wildcat once more. That's Moore. Around the right side, he's got a little bit of room. He had a blocker. Still got another blocker out front. Another Eagle first down as he's finally brought down at the 10.
Jesse Moore up
Number 23,
Stopped by
Braden Stevens.
and company.
So the Eagles are in the red zone.
Eagles first and goal.
City of Stillmore right here knocking on the door. 7:10 left here in the first quarter. Faircloth lined up in the back. Once again from the Wildcat. So that Wildcat's working him, is not veering from. He's got room. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles!
Nice run by Faircloth.
Just like that, first possession, the Eagles put a 6 on the board with 6:53 left here in the first. The Eagles fans are on their feet, generating some warmth, making this building shake once again there. Billy?
Yep, they got it going on here. Nice run by Faircloth around the end there.
Yes, it was. Once again, like normal, the Eagles going for the 2-point. Number 24's got Jesse Moore wrapped up.
23 gonna bring him on down.
Now, so the 2-point conversion is no good here for the Eagles, but the Eagles able to put a 6 on the board early. The Eagles gets ready to kick it off. Should be number 4, Richard Brady, teeing it up.
Eagles 6, Knights 0.
Yes, it is. Number 4, Richard Peanut Brady. Who's that back deep to receive? It's hard to see their numbers from up here, folks. When I tell you we're way up, we're way up.
Number 11.
The number 11 is Ryland Dennis. For the Knights back to receive. Ball sitting on the 40.
Good
About a
kick.
46-yard kickoff. The Knights, number 11, making a little action, getting some excitement for them as he brings it back to about the 36.
Dennis on the right side.
About a, what,
Tackle by
15-yard return?
15-16. Knights setting pretty good field position here to start there. Our first offensive possession.
38.
6:46 left here in the first.
Eagles up 6-0. Oh, yeah.
Number 7 on the Dakota on the handoff to 11.
Number 70. 70 got the initial tackle hit.
Dennis stopped on the left side.
Yeah, so it was 70 Newsom,
By Newsom.
30 McCullough on the stop. About a 1 yard gain.
2nd and 9.
There wasn't nowhere for him to go.
Second and 9 here for the Knights. They're in the shotgun. One back. Looking for a pass. He gets rid of it. We got a man
great
in
defense.
position.
Oh.
Oh, man, what a catch.
How in the world did he make that play
do
over
not
Faircloth? Faircloth had position.
Very much he was in position. That'd be a Knights first down.
I think Faircloth was in too good a position because he kind of overrode. The throw was back shoulder and he was at
Had
the
to
front
be.
shoulder.
It's hard to tell on his angle, but the ball is sitting on the Eagles 35 nonetheless for a Knights first down.
Fans got it shaking again here, Eagle fans.
I think Faircloth might have been looking for a pick 6 there, a little too
Yep.
quick maybe. Pitch out on the right side. Flags
Flag.
are coming in. That was 11 on the carry.
Yep, and number 5,
Ryland Dennis.
Dennis on the racing Faircloth on the tackle.
Right side. Flag on the field.
I think that's going to come back, Tim.
Yes, that was a holding against the Knights. That explains why they had such a lane to open up here on the inner part of the field.
Holding on the Knights.
Remains first down.
Results in a 1st and 17.
1st and 17.
The Eagles defense jumping around, staying warm down there on the field from the shotgun once again for the Knights. On a quarterback keeper up the middle, number 7, Clayton Hood closes the gap quick, so that's not happening.
Nowhere to go.
Got a yard loss. Should be 2nd and 18 now.
For number 11, Ryland Dennis, the quarterback. He just took that thing and tried to shoot right up the middle. And
Ryland Dennis,
2nd and 18.
number 7, Brody Ashley, and number 6, Braylon Parsons is going to be 3 numbers and names for the Knights, so we should expect to call on a lot tonight.
I tell you, Hood
One
shot
wide out
through
to the
there.
right. Receiver being covered by Martin. Handoff to 11. Nothing happening. I believe that was 11 Griner on the initial stop with McCullough, Newsom, and Faircloth in to finish him off. So not much happening here for the Knights.
Most of the Eagles.
Yeah, they just attacked it.
You hear the local announcers, the tackle by most of the Eagles.
Yeah.
15.
Cheerleaders got our fans up on their feet. You can hear the stomping going on. 3rd down.
Long 3rd down.
3rd down in about Oak Park from up here. A little slow to develop. That's 7. He just throws it up.
Oh.
We go up and over the defender, 32, Martin.
Pass complete.
He got his head around a little late.
That number 8 is Braylon. That's a new name. That's Coda Andrews.
1st and goal, Knights.
That joker about 6'4",
Easy.
6'5".
Coda's got a foot on Martin, which I've seen Martin jump, and I guarantee he can cover the ground. He just didn't get his head around in time on that one. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9 here for the Knights. So the Eagles defense got their wingtips in the end zone. On to keep around the left side. That was 7.
Touchdown.
Sneaks it in. He was hit there by Faircloth right at the end. Knights are able to put a 6 on the board with 2:58 left here in the first quarter.
And that was the quarterback, Rowland Dennis, on the keeper. Number 11. He kept it, didn't he?
Thought that was 7 on that play.
May have been. You may be right, Tim.
I know it's difficult to see in that far corner from up here.
They swap over.
Binocular. Yeah, 7 and 11 has been swapping pretty regular here. I know that
Here
was
comes.
7 that made that long pass just a moment ago. Looked more like a Hail Mary pass.
It was a 50-50 jump ball.
Yes, it was. 2-point conversion. Well, I started to say stop,
Oh, that
but
was
the
a
Eagles decided to
block in the back.
sling. Flags coming in.
Yeah.
The Eagles are wanting to sling them instead of tackle them. I'm sure Emmett and Daniel's about to have a fit over that. Well, if they're not, one of our fans is, so.
Yeah, there was a block in the back when he changed directions. One boy just whopped one of ours in the back. I don't know what number it was.
Penalty is declined, so the 2-point conversion is no good. So we're all tied up here in Locust Grove, Georgia, in your GIA 8-man state championship between the number 2 seed Windsor Academy Knights and your number 1 seed, your David Emanuel Academy Eagles. Go Eagles!
It's number 11 banged up a little bit.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yep, I see him kind of limping. I don't know. That was him on that keeper. He hit you. But in either case, the Knights were able to tie it up here in the first quarter, 6-6. 2:58 left. Back deep to receive for your Eagles. That's 15, senior Jesse Moore.
See if we can get another one of them exciting returns here.
Without a flag.
Yep. It's been pretty clean, though, for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
far.
So far, I believe the officiating crews got good eyes
Letting
on the
them
field.
play.
Yeah. Ball's teed up there on the 40. Let's say that was a while ago. 60. I think it was 66. I believe it was.
Yeah.
Another squib kick. Hit
60.
23 in the chest. He's
was
able to
number-
cover it. Tony Sutton there for you Eagles.
And the kicker was number 60, Santiago Medina.
Number 60, not 66.
Yeah.
He's going to be 1st and 10,
First and
31.
10.
Griner from the shotgun pitches to Moore around the left side. Great run down there to first down marker. I believe he's got enough. Yes, be an Eagle. First down.
Number 51 was the tackler, Tyshawn Moore.
That's an Eagle first down.
Dashawn Moore.
All right, 51. That stop. Faircloth on the left side. Now, once again, the Eagles' front line is getting a great push off. Tell you what, there's some cold fans sitting down there, Billy.
We kind of look good. We ain't warm, but we ain't cold.
There's
on
no heater up here, but it's got to be a little better. I tell you, that wind's got a chill factor. That was 15, Jesse Moore, right up the middle on the handoff, close to the first down marker. No sign given yet.
And again, that's a safety
Moore up the middle.
linebacker slash making the tackle.
They're not calling in the chains, but where the ball's sitting from the, look, be about 6 inches shy of the first down marker.
Yep.
From the shotgun, Wildcat, that's Faircloth, right up the middle, big hole. Bust the middle, safety had to come up. Very much enough for an Eagle first down, almost about 10.5 yard run on that play.
Number 3, Landon Locke on the tackle.
Faircloth picking up where he left off last Friday, playing some explosive offense here for you Eagles.
Night 40.
Once again, you Eagles from the Wildcat. Faircloth on the carry on the right side. I've seen a little face mask grab, but I don't see any flags coming in.
Faircloth into the line on the right side.
Gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Brought down by Winscott.
Number 15.
2nd and 5.
Who was that brought him down that time, Bill?
Number 15 at Winscott. Dawson Winscott.
That's another senior. So the Eagles are just pounding the middle over and over as we're rotating backs in. That was more on the carry that time.
And that was
Or gain of
15.
about
Jesse Moore into the
4.
line on the right side.
Sean Moore on the tackle again.
Brought down by Moore.
Bring up 3rd and a long 2.
Be the end of the first quarter.
3rd down and 2.
Yes, it is. That brings us to the end of the first quarter.
And that's
Billy,
the
now
quarter.
that you watched your first quarter of 8-man GIA football, what's your opinion so far?
Windsor Academy
Hey.
Knights 6.
It's very exciting, fast paced. Just as good as, 11-man football as far as I'm concerned, as far as just they get after it.
I tell you, Billy, the first time many years back there, whenever David Emanuel went to 8-man, I was announcing, been used to 11-man all my life. My first thought was, ugh. But after about the first quarter, I went, wait a minute, this is pretty exciting. It's different. You don't see the spread formations as much. You do every now and then. Now, I expect we'll see it here tonight. Cold weather probably keeping the running game a little bit more prevalent than the passing, but I've enjoyed it for the last several years. David Emanuel, small private school out of Stillmore. A few years a little tough putting the numbers on the sideline in the uniform. The last couple of years, our school has been very blessed with the head count. Haven't heard of too much talk about going back to 11-man. I know up under the new private school rules, last I heard, there's no limit on the number of kids to dress out to qualify or to stay qualified for 8-man. Years ago, you could not dress out any more than 20. But as you can see right now, both sides got more than 20 kids. We're both teams here tonight pushing close to 30 in uniform.
Yeah, I think this is perfect, especially, right now at this time of the way everything is.
Several years in our country, and so the 8-man kind of saved things. Pound in the middle once again, be another Eagle first down.
Well, I'm not familiar with it in Georgia, but I was watching something. It's big in Texas. Some of the best football in Texas is 8-man football.
I did not know that.
If you look it up, they got some big classifications of schools that play 8-man.
But the Eagles 1st and 10, the ball sitting on the 27 from the shotgun. Moore.
Racing.
Man, excuse me, that's Faircloth around the left side. He makes the first player to defender miss. Picks up what, maybe 6, maybe 7.
Yeah. Number 8, 24 on the tackle.
At the 21. 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4th here from the shotgun. That's Hood. Little trouble with the snap.
And I think Windsor
I
got it.
believe Windsor come up with it. Yes,
Number
they have.
51.
Knights recover.
So on the miscue there in the backfield, the Knights is going to take over on offense from the 25.
Got to watch big pass here. Turnover.
I guarantee you, and I'm sure we're well versed in that. You should see 8 Brandon Williams. Well, he's spreading out over on the left. That's covering 2. Got one down low and one high. Yes, he's looking for the pass, but he's under trouble in the backfield. He decides to tuck it and run. Faircloth on the chase.
He decided to just
walk
on out.
He didn't want nothing upper 5.
Landon blocker on the right side. For that bounce
Looked
by
like
Griffin.
Faircloth was getting ready to lay to Oakwood.
Yes, he was. He was fitting to bring the hammer on it. Gain of about 6. But they were definitely looking for the.
And they were looking to go deep there.
That would have definitely been a gut punch, but thankfully we got the pressure off of our defensive line to flush him out of the pocket. Knights again from the shotgun. On an option, that pitch to the right, got a little bit of room. That was fair. No.
Pitch out to
I believe that's
Number 8.
around the right side.
I believe that's 9.
That's a
Yes,
good
that was
first
9. Jackson Wiggins knocks him out of bounds there for the Eagles. Jackson's getting a little playing time. That was a sophomore.
Mm-hmm. No 9. No 9 out there. No 9.
He just came in. He came off the field. From the shotgun once again, and the first down, looking for a pass
Anderson.
across the middle. That was 8 Brandon Williams. Coverage. He thought he had the pick.
Yeah, he went for the pick, Tim, and overjumped it or something.
Well, Knight receiver kind of jumped back in front of him. As Williams planted, waiting on the ball to get to him, and the Knight, he went and got it.
Knight's moving the ball here a little bit.
I definitely expected a great game here tonight, without a doubt. First time these two teams met, it was a battle. Timeout taken there by the Knights. While we're in a timeout, I want to give a shout out and a big thanks to our Eagle Athletic sponsors at the Bald Eagle level. Al and Diane Lawson, Ashley and Company, B3 Logistics, Boat Ride Enterprise, Bonnie Rose Smith, Canucci Catfish, Circle B Farm, Cooter Creek Farm, Craig and Leslie Rowland, Daniels Bishop Chevrolet, Daughtry Land and Timber, East Coast Sunspray, 5 Points Grocery, Georgia Sports Arena, Hardware Pizza, Hall-Hammock Baptist Church, Hughley Tootle and Harrison, Miss Julie Underwood, Kirkland Renovations LLC, The Quick Shop at Swainsboro Incorporated, KYS Enterprises, Larry Butch Parrish, Miss Laura Moore, Medical Center Pharmacy, Michael and Jana Lee, Mick and Teresa Lindsay, Papa Bunk's Barbecue, Ray Medical Clinic,
21.
Reedy Creek Meat Company. I apologize for giggling. I just heard the score. The Gamecocks are leading them hillbillies out of Tennessee. I think Ray Medical Clinic, Reedy Creek Meat Company, Riverside Refreshments, Robbins Federal Credit Union, ShopRite Pharmacy, Smith Canucci Store, SRP Incorporated, the Trip Press Visner District Attorney, and Yeomans and Associates.
That was a run around the end there
Lock on the right side.
by Locke. Picked up 3. It's going to be second
Gain
down.
4, 2nd and 6.
Ball sitting on the 42 of the, 38 of the Eagles.
See, since 11 got banged up a little bit, 7's been pretty much running the quarterback position. He's back deep. I'm gonna throw it to number 2. And he's got a little run. Can he get across? I think they held him. See what kind of spot they give him.
Short. That was 15, Jesse Moore.
Ah, they gonna give him the first down. They say move the chains, Tim.
That's a night first down.
I thought they
I
had
thought
him
that
short,
was short,
too.
but the officials say not. They say it's a night first down. So
He didn't even turn and look. He just called him on down, didn't he?
I don't want to give them a hard time too early here tonight, but that was the first questionable.
Yeah. So number 7 seems to be sitting back there running the show right now. Now they going under center. Number 7, they in the I formation. He's gonna hand it off to number 11.
That's 11.
Yeah.
On the carry, yes.
About 7 yards there, 6 yards.
11
Just off the
Griner.
right tackle.
11 Griner. And
He's
8
limping back off though. I tell you what, he's hurt.
8 Williams in on the stop. Gain of about 6.
2nd and 3.
That's going to leave it 2nd and 3. 11 limped back off Tim. He's in a lot of pain. I tell you what.
I noticed that. That 11 is Ryland Dennis, a senior for the night. So he
They're going
definitely
back
does
under.
not want to miss any
Number
play
7
time, but I
back
don't
under
think he's
center.
got any choice.
And the eye going to fake the toss. And
Oh,
there's,
we got pressure.
Oh,
That was Hood
he's
up there to
scrambling.
center. Finally being run out by Moore.
Quarterback Ashley.
15 and 32. Martin.
A gain of about 3 more. He's going to be close. They're going to give him the first
they're not
down.
even, they're not even really looking back. They just say first down.
I actually thought he run out of bounds about 2 yards shy of the
At least a
20
yard and a half shy where they gave it to him, according to that yellow line on the field.
So, kind of strange. Number 7's coming back in. I don't see 11 back in there yet. He's over there getting doctored on.
The Eagles' offense hasn't had too many questionable plays, and hopefully
In the
this will be
shotgun.
reciprocated.
He's going to take it, go around, fake the pitch.
He split 2 Eagle defenders. 4
Yeah.
being wrapped up by 7, Hood. Finished off by 70, Justin Newsom.
They're going to give him
Runner stop
2
by
yards.
Wood and Newsom brings up a 2nd and 7.
Let's see
The Eagle
here.
defense needs a strong hold. Deep down inside their 20 in the red zone.
Number 7's in the shotgun. Motion, going to take the snap. He's going to look deep. Throws it up. Oh,
I
intercepted.
believe it's an interception, folks. Yes, it is in the end zone. I told you Martin can go up. He can go up with the best. Do not count him out. I don't care how tall you are. And if you don't think Daniel Flowers isn't fired up over Billy Martin interception, you bad wrong. Woo! What a play, what a play.
Yep.
So the Eagles going to have 1st and 10 from the 20
Brings up a first down, Eagles.
with 8:01 left here in the second quarter. So the Eagles are back on offense to see if they can keep this momentum building. I just got it out of my mouth saying our defense need a good stand, and here they went.
Sure did.
That's Moore on the carry on the left side. Tell you what, he hit a wall of bodies
the
there.
defender's
Red
there.
and-
Let me see who that is in the bottom right there. It looks like
Red
it's
and white jerseys laying everywhere.
trying to see that number there that was at the bottom, number 8.
Left side.
He did pick
Number
up a
8.
couple.
Gain of 2.
That's Dakota Andrews on the tackle. He was at the bottom of the pile, so I'm going to give him the tackle.
As I mentioned, they were white jerseys and red jerseys everywhere. That's Faircloth handed off to the right side. Now,
The
ball
fumble.
comes out once again. I believe the Eagles are going to be able to fall on it this time. That's 11 Griner on the recovery. It's good and cold out there right now. I imagine that ball is hard.
Looked like number 3 might have come up in there or something.
Lost.
I believe it's about 27 the way my toes are feeling right now.
Yeah, I know. It's starting to get a little colder here, ain't it, Tim?
Very much so. The Eagles fans are making a lot of noise here, 3rd and 11.
Need a big play. Uh-oh, he bumbled a snap. Just hold on
in
to
a lot
it.
of trouble. You're still trying to get rid of it, but just nothing happening. So
Slip up on the high.
after the interception, the Eagles having a lot of trouble moving it forward.
4th and long.
Look like they lose 10 there.
4th and about 20, yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if he took his eyes off Tim, but it looked like the ball hit him in the face mask.
He hit him up a little high, but
Yeah.
nothing that normally wouldn't be handled. Oh, short kick straight up.
It landed right there on the 35.
And of all things,
They're
it
going
kinda
to give it a short to 35.
took a nice bounce.
Punts out of bounds at the 33. First down, Knights.
See if the defense can make another stand. See what we got here. Number 11 seems to still be out for the Knights. I don't see him back in yet. Looks like number 7 is still running the show here. Gonna be in the shotgun. He's gonna take the snap. He's gonna look to pitch it. Option.
First defender misses. 7, Clayton Hood, and 8, Williams. About a yard gain.
It's 6-6.
Taken down by Hook.
Here in the 5:25 left in the second
Second
quarter.
down, 9 to go.
Ball sitting on the
Just heard a Gamecock scored another touchdown.
32.
Who they playing? Tennessee? You said?
Tennessee.
I just heard him next door here. Said Gamecock scored another touchdown. Okay, here we go. Number 7's back again in shotgun.
Eagles got
One
Three
in
on the
motion.
front
He's
line.
gonna roll out, looking to throw. And that was
maybe
number.
connected 21. Yeah, that's 21 for the
21.
Knights, being covered by 7 Hood. So after the reception, the 2nd and 4.
Nice down to the 27.
Third down here. 4 to go. We'll go to the line. 7 in the gun again. Take the snap. He's going to take it off straight up the
They already waving for the
Waving
change to move. So, another night, first down.
Knights.
Defensive line that time being pushed a little bit by the Knights.
Well, I tell you what, the second quarter, it's been mainly the defense has been on the field the whole time
Yes,
for
it
the
has.
Eagles.
We definitely need another good defensive stand here. The ball's sitting on the 22.5-yard line.
Knights coming to the line. 7 in the gun again. Got one in motion. It's going to fake. Look to throw in the end zone. Oh, he caught it off the.
Off of the
Chip.
bounce, but he was out. I thought his foot was out.
Out of
Yes,
bounds.
he was out of bounds.
Incomplete.
That was Randon Williams, 8.
Oh, now they give
How
it
did
to
he
him.
say out of bounds and then hold up his arm for a touchdown?
It looks like the side ref over here come down and said something to the other ref. And this ref was the one down in the corner with him.
The same ref that said he was out turned right around and held his arm straight up. Emmett is asking for an explanation. he nodded his head. I'm not saying he agreed with it, but he nodded his head. Not that you can argue with it much, but just tapping the ball around and standing flat-footed waiting on the interception ain't going to work for this defense tonight. The Eagles have got to wake up and let's play some hard-nosed ball here if we want to win this game. 2-point conversion is good after 7-2 connection. So the Knights able to put a 8 up on the board.
And that's going to make
Eagles
it
6, Knights 14 with 4 minutes left here in the first half. The Eagles fans are making a lot of noise, trying to get our kids fired up here with Jesse Moore, 15, back deep to receive. 60. I believe we said that was Santiago getting ready to kick it off for the Knights.
Yep, Santiago. Again, fans, if you're just joining us, it's 14-6. The Knights are up. I got a few texts and want me to know I'm sorry we hadn't said it enough probably.
Another squeal kick. That's going to be picked up from the 32. I believe that was 23, Tony Sutton. Brings it out to the 41. Not sure what's up with the little squeal kicks, but they've done it every time.
Yeah, they've done that ever since the first kick. Well, the first kickoff was even a squib.
The Eagles offense back on the field, give the defense a break here. So a lot of these boys play both sides. That's more up the middle. That's more up the middle. He's got enough for an Eagle first down. He picks up about 11.
Yeah, he
More busting a hole quick. Wasn't a big gap, but Heath Johnson over on that left side opened up a hole.
That's an Eagle first down.
Yeah, he exploded through there.
That Eagle front line is working hard. 1st and 10. That's Faircloth up the middle once again. He hit a Knight and pushed him back about 3 yards before finally coming down.
Number 8 on the tackle. That's Coda Andrews again.
Faircloth up the middle.
Eagles rotating those back.
6.
Mostly utilizing 15, Jesse Moore, and 5, Racing Faircloth. That's 94 checking into the game there for the Eagles.
Looks like 25 come out
Ben
a little
Flanders.
banged up.
Ben lays a block with Moore, finds a hole on the left side. He's down at the 30. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Moore will not be denied tonight. Eagle touchdown.
No flags.
No laundry on the field. And just like that, the momentum is all Eagles. As the Eagles gets a 6 back on the board. 2-point conversion coming up. D-back is Moore. Right up the middle. He's pounding.
Oh, a little short.
I believe he come up about a half a yard short. Is that 8 on the stop? Andrews, Coda Andrews. But the 2-point conversion was no good. The David Emanuel Academy Eagles 12. Windsor Academy Knights 14. 2:45 left here in the first half.
Got us a good one here, Tim.
Yes, we do.
We
Yes, we
expected
do.
nothing less.
We talked to the boys last night at that bonfire. Told them to leave no doubts. Leave it all on the field. Make sure on the ride home you don't question yourself. Have fun with what you're doing, but leave it all right here. This is what you've worked all year, practice all summer for tonight. Ball drops on the 15, picked up at the 10 by, I believe that's 11 back in, yes. And that's Clayton Hood, 7. Had a little trouble on the handoff a while ago, making up for it here on the kickoff coverage.
11's limping back off again. Took his helmet off. I guess he's
doing everything he can to stay in this game. His last game of his high school career. His head is in his hands as he's sitting on the bench. He's very frustrated. But I tell you, you got to give the kid kudos. He's working hard for his team tonight.
He's trying, but he went back over on the sidelines, threw his helmet, frustrated. I think he's in a lot of pain.
I think he is too, Billy. I don't think that's unsportsman. I think he's hurting.
He's just frustrated with his
body of all things.
Number 7 back. He's gonna hand off to 21.
21 explodes up through the middle, man. I don't know where he come from, but he showed up and showed out real quick. That was Jeffrey Denny. That's a sophomore there for the Knights, getting a little play time. He's trying to make his time count. What, second and third?
Second and 2.
They say second and 2. I'm going to say second and long 2.
And a shotgun here. Got a back.
Eagles making a couple adjustments.
He's going to snap it, fakes it one way, hands it to 21.
We had a guy in a position, but we overshot him.
Might have got a yard.
Yeah, forward progress. About a yard. Maybe a yard and a half. Well.
No, they ain't giving no first down. He's a good yard.
Third down.
I think the announcer got a little carried away from the last position there from the Knights, assuming.
Yeah, they were just waving them.
And they had been, I honestly was waiting on it, but no, they say third down and what, 10 inches here, close to a yard. Or close to a foot, not a yard.
Ashley's in the gun. He hands it to 21 again off the right side, and that's going to be enough for a first down, Tim.
That will, but the Eagle line did exactly what they've been trained to do, and that's move with the ball. There was about 4 Eagle red jerseys down there for the stop, but it'd be enough for a Knight first down.
He didn't go far, but he went far enough. Got that nice LED light over there, boy. Let's see. Number 11 still hadn't come back in the game. See, they in the shotgun. Ashley's back. He's going to take the snap. He's going to option it. Number 3.
That was 30, El McCullough. Assisted by 32, Martin. I believe 25, Peyton Lee. In on the stop. To pick up about 3.
Gonna bring up second down here. See what the Knights dial up. Eagles come up with a stop. Ashley's going to be in the gun again. They're going to call a timeout. They were a little confused there. Number 8.
Timeout.
Out wide. Quarterback told him to come back in.
Yep, some confusion. Knights said, hey, we got a few to burn. 37 seconds. Let's stop and regroup right here. Tell you what, I believe that temperature's got to be dropping.
Yeah, I'm getting colder.
Somebody
myself.
brought some ice and put it up under these seats somewhere.
And we're so far from the concession stand, so high up here, I don't know that I can go down and get it back up.
Yeah. Anybody listening wants to bring a cup of coffee, we'll take 2
Or some
of
hot chocolate. We'll take it. I didn't see nobody get up. They must not be watching.
Come out for our coffee run.
Yeah.
It took me a moment, but I'm with you. Yeah.
All right. We get back here. Got Ashley back deep.
It's second and 7.
He's in the go. He's going to hand it off to 21 off the right side. And there they were, waiting on him. Looked like McCullough, 30, was the first one.
assisted by 3 or 4 more,
Yeah.
like Griner, Faircloth, 5'11", 70 Newsom, along with 32 Martin. Pretty much the whole squad of Eagles.
That's might do it. I don't know that they even gonna try to run another play.
They're not rushing.
Is 36.
It looks like it's gonna be the end of the first half.
And it's halftime.
Gonna take it to the locker room.
Yeah, they're carrying it to the locker room. Gonna work it out, make some adjustments here before the second half. The Eagles down by 2 in Locust Grove in your GIA State Championship, facing off against the Windsor Academy Knights. The We can't find a cup of coffee or some hot chocolate up here, and we'll be back with y'all here in about 15 minutes. Appreciate you joining us on this broadcast. I'd like to give a shout out and a big thanks to Elite Sporting Goods, along with Chapman Funeral Home for tonight's broadcast. All right, fans, welcome back to beautiful Locust Grove, Georgia. Temperature's down about 40 right now. I can tell you with the breeze blowing, the wind chill's down below 30 without a doubt. The Eagles scored 14-12. As the night's been pretty explosive, but the Eagles been playing and hanging in there with them. We had the lead there for a little while. Couple costly turnovers. The Knights were able to score on. We're just about a minute out from the second half kickoff as the Eagles set to kick it away. We won the coin toss and received to start the game. I want to take a moment and thank our Blue Eagle sponsors, 5J Farms, being in Shana Faircloth, Brandon Blunt for Hamley, Candler Machine, Canoochie Creek Farms, Ellington Insurance, Georgia Hometown Realty, Handy House Manufacturing, Harry Martin family, Miss Hilda Walden and Cindy Hall, Miss Julie Smith, Kyran Incorporated, Lynn and Bob's. Once again, this is Tim Barton and Billy Lively coming to you live for DEA Eagle football from Locust Grove in the GIA 8-man state championship.
Had to get us a little hot chocolate and a cup of coffee there at the break. I tell you what, we might be up top up here in this booth, but there ain't no heat. I mean, they asked me that I want to bring the little ready heaters. I guess I should have.
Toe warmer, ready heater or something.
I even forgot the hand warmer.
That's for Richard Brady with another beautiful kid.
Oh, Bobble.
Bobble from the 15. Made a couple of Eagles miss. Well, I thought he was down, but they didn't blow the whistle. He pops back up. Finally brought down and finished off a group of 3 or 4 Eagles. The Knights going to be first and 10 from the 32.
It's first and 10 for the Knights.
And folks, I got a text or two said can't hear. We've had it muted during halftime. So if you couldn't hear, that's why. If you know somebody that said they couldn't hear, tell them we back on and going.
Oh yeah, we had to take a break and go find some coffee to warm up a little bit.
It looks like it's number 11 back in the game. I don't see him. 7's back to take the snap for the Knights. It's in the gun. He's going to throw it out.
Makes a couple miss, but only gained up a couple.
Trying to see who that
Brought
is.
down by 8. Brandon Williams.
3-yard gain. Second down and 7.
Yeah, I don't see 11 back out there, Tim.
No, 11 did not take the field here in the second half. Looking for him on the sideline, but all the boys have got their arms crossed for the night, so it's hard to tell numbers.
And that's Ryland Dennis. He is one of their special players.
Yeah, senior there for the Knights.
He got hurt on that
Now
conversion.
they're showing a new formation. They
Yeah.
got 3 out to the left from the shotgun. Little mix on coverage. We've got some men in place. We got it. Who was that went up? That was Faircloth. 5 went up and over. That was 11. Come back in, and then he's off limping again. So they were looking for 11 on the left hand near sideline.
Faircloth was playing safety, and he read that when they put the 3 out here. He cheated over this way.
He went up and over the Knight and another Eagle defender to make that interception. So that senior giving it all here in Locust Grove. Eagles ball, first and 10 from the 40 of the Eagles.
See if they can get it.
Snap the grinder around the left side. He's got a little hole. Closed up quickly. That was
number 6. And lost his helmet too.
Riley Griner. That's number 11 on the carry.
6 is going to have to go off for a play because he lost his helmet. For the Knights, that's Braylon Parsons.
The Eagles 2nd and 8.
Eagle fans stomping on the bleachers.
From the shotgun, that's Moore waiting on his blockers. They're moving the line now. Finally, about 3 Knights grab a hold of Jesse Moore, number 15, before tackling him down. Forward progress brings about 2 yards shy of the first down marker. say 3rd down and 3 from the shotgun. That's Faircloth. Got a couple blockers out front. We're going back to the normal Eagle formation. The blockers open up a good hole for a Faircloth 1st down as they moving the chains.
Number 6 on the tackle again, Parsons.
And that's an Eagle 1st down.
Some of the Eagle faithful was talking at halftime about a few of the formations that we haven't been too used to. Emmett always finds a way to make it happen. Have no doubt. Eagles 1st and 10 from the Knights 49. From the shotgun is Faircloth.
Uh-oh, 6.
He had a blocker or 2 out front, but
Number 6, Parsons again.
Around the left side, tackled by Parsons. Loss on the play, 2nd and 12.
2-yard loss. We'll bring up 2nd and 12 here for the Eagles. 9:25 left in the 3rd quarter in the GIA 8-man state championship. Reiner rolls out right, got a man in his face.
Oh,
He just did get rid of it, almost picked off by 51 as he had that big bear claw up in the air. Wasn't able to bring it down, thankfully. Gonna bring up 3rd and long here for you Eagles.
Quarterback interrupted by Ashton Moore.
I heard the Windsor coaches over on the other end of the building going crazy down here. Did you hear him?
I thought that was our fans rocking the building again.
No, that was. They have some coaches up in the box on the other end.
There from the shotgun, that's Hood. He's rolling right, looking downfield, got a man open.
Oh, he pulled a little tug there on the number 3 defensive player. Did you see that?
That was Randon Williams being covered by 3. Pass is incomplete.
4th down and 12.
He was pulling.
Brandon in that wingspan did not have a chance to go up with the tug, but no flag came in. Bring up 4th and long. Eagles in the punt formation. Knights try to block it. Moore's able to get it away. Knights
Great punt.
catch it on the 13 where he is brought down there. I believe that was 32, Martin.
Punt fielded by.
Was that 8 also, Billy? I believe that was 8.
Yeah,
That's Randon Williams.
that was a great punt.
Great punt and great coverage. That's the deepest start for the Knights tonight, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, by far. Now the Eagles have had to start inside the 10 down here on that.
On that penalty, opening drive for the game.
It's going to be a direct snap. He's got a hold,
I
but they
believe
closed
that was-
it quick. Number
Yes, that
5.
was 15,
15.
Jesse Moore. Bouncing off of his block.
It looked like he was going to have a
I
big
thought
hole there.
I thought he had busted it at first, but Moore got turned loose. See, these Eagles seniors are playing with all heart here tonight. 70, 63, 30, 15, 14, 11, and 5. One more time. That's been their motto now for a while. Tonight is it.
moving
Some
around.
adjustments up on the line is they
7.
got it spread wide. It's on a keeper. But nothing. Oh,
Oh,
man, he
God.
breaks one. Who was that? That was our senior, 15 Moore.
Had him in the backfield, or at least with no gain.
The Knights were able to break free. One more time for the Knights seniors as well. So we expected a great game here tonight. 8:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Knights lead it by 14-12. Knights spreading it out again. One tight end, 2 wide. Looking for a quick pass to 2. Picked up from the 25.
It's going to be tackled by
15. Yeah, that's Jesse Moore once again.
Pass complete to Denny. Brought down by Moore. Second down and 4.
Knights in the huddle. Bringing it to the line now. One wide out. And
Got him.
21. That's Moore in the backfield for the loss.
Denny caught in the back.
He missed it the play before, but he didn't miss him that time. That was 15. Jesse Moore, one of your Eagles seniors, having a big night here tonight.
Third down and 8.
The 3rd down and 8 here for the Knights.
Seven coming back to the huddle with the play.
Knights bring it to the line. One wide out. Brandon Williams, 8 covered. Ball goes that way.
A little high.
That's 8 on 8. Pass is incomplete. I'd like to finish thanking our Blue Eagles sponsors: Julie Smith, Kyran Incorporated, Lynn and Bob, Snail Press, DBA Metter Graphics and Metter Advertiser, Professional Roofing and Solar, Roof US, Terry and April Lumley, to Willikers, the Edenfield family, The Warehouse, Thomason Funeral Home, and Wall Orthodontics. That's your Blue Eagle athletic sponsors. And once again, we mentioned it, and thank you, Elite Sporting Goods and Chapman Funeral Home for the equipment tonight. The Knights punted away, picked up from the 40 by 5. Faircloth, he hurdles one, gets down past the 40 before being brought down.
Great return.
I believe that was 50
Therefore,
in on the tackle for the Knights.
Tripped up by Jonas Butler. It's
Jonas
first down.
Butler.
Eagles.
The Eagles going to be 1st and 10 from the 40 of the Knights. It's a great field position here after that great punt by Jesse Moore, the Eagles, earlier. That pinned the Knights back deep, and then the defense was able to hold them. That's Jesse Moore from the Wildcat, straight ahead off of the right side. Picks up 4.
Jesse Moore tackled by Wayne Scott.
Maybe 3
Gain of
instead of
3.
4.
Second and 7.
Wayne Scott with the tackle.
Those Eagle cheerleaders are working hard tonight for the fans and these ball players. I asked a couple of them during the halftime, was it cold down there? And everyone said, no, sir. From the shotgun, that's Moore busting off the left side. He's got a hole. The Eagles line doing a great job
First
opening
down.
up some holes. Down close to the 1st down marker. They motion for the chains.
Yep.
Yes, they have. The chains are now moving.
Eagle first down.
The Eagle 1st down from the 30.
Looks like the Knights defense kind of got their hands on the
Yeah,
hip.
there's a lot of hands on the hips right now of the Knights. The Eagles got the momentum.
Well,
A little tougher there in the snap.
again,
Ball is dropped in the backfield, covered by Moore. A 5-6 yard loss. We got second and 17, I believe.
yeah.
Second
on
and
the spot.
16.
Yeah, they've had a few of them, and ironically, it ain't been on snap. I mean, the snaps haven't been.
No, the center is clean snaps. It's just handling the ball. I'm not sure if they're trying to
Run before
run.
they catch it.
Yeah, see the lane or what. As I mentioned, it's definitely cold. That's Faircloth. And in the backfield, he's dragging 1, he's dragging 2, he's down the right side. Stiff arming.
Run out by 23 and 15.
He picks back up about 17.
around the right side.
Excuse me, I said 17, but I actually meant
About 12.
about 12, yes. So a manageable 3 here for the Eagles.
Faircloth.
Faircloth on the carry. Not a lot happening off that right side of this play.
Be a big 4th down right here, Tim.
Yes, it is. We're in that territory where you got to think, do we go for it or not? I mean, you got to go for it here.
Oh, yeah.
4th and short. Are they calling that 4 and 2? 4th down and 2?
Yeah, maybe 3.
From the shotgun. Moore bounces around left. He's got a little hole. He's still forward. He's dragging. He's not being denied. Did he get in? No, they say he stepped out at the 5, I believe it is.
Yeah, it's around the 5.
But it's another Eagle first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5.
Out of bounds at the 5. His 1st and goal.
I keep forgetting this field is marked off with these yellow lines.
You know what? I've watched a half of football, Tim, and I have just noticed that the field is narrow.
Narrow? Yes, that's what the yellow lines is. That's what I was saying in that first half. Whenever the defender come down, he was outside that yellow line or on it.
Number
So
6.
they gave him the touchdown. That was earlier. That was
Wayne
5
Scott
Faircloth on the carry.
Number 8. That was 8 on the tackle there.
At the 3.
That's Coda Andrews.
2nd and goal from the 3. Faircloth bringing the play back in from Coach Emmett. Fans up on their feet.
Stomping the bleachers, trying to get these Eagles in this end zone. Eagles down 12. It's 12-14.
From under center this time. That's Faircloth. Got one man in motion. Faircloth on the keeper. He's in. Yes. Touchdown, Eagles.
Racing Faircloth.
That's Racing Faircloth.
The Eagles are going to take the lead.
With 2:43 left here in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles able to put a 6 on the board. Going for that 2-point conversion. The Eagles normally goes for a short pass in these situations, but they mainly ran it tonight.
Now
this time,
got him open.
Got a
Short.
man. Underthird him just a little bit, but
Pointing at your attempt is no good.
2-point conversion is no good.
Eagles 14. Eagles 18.
18. That's the announcer. I had to go talk to him, but he come back around.
Eagles up 18-14 here with 2:43 left in the 3rd quarter.
Live to you from Locust Grove, Georgia, in the GIAA 8-man state championship as your David Emanuel Academy Eagles takes the lead over the Windsor Academy Knights. And thank our White Eagle sponsors, Omaha Electric Membership Co-op, BNS Service Station, Beaver Creek Plantation, Whale Brothers Trucking, Bobby Claxton Timber Harvesting, Boyd Johnson Farm, Crook Creek Farms, Diesel. Number 4, Richard Brady kicks it away. Picked up from the 16, that's 12. He's being run down by 32, Billy Martin.
Yep.
He makes it back to the 20. Or thereabouts.
Again, great kickoff coverage by the
Eagles keeping that momentum going here in the kickoff.
Brought down at the 21.
See if the defense can hold them here. Get a stop.
Hopefully here we can keep that coverage protection good. Keep the pressure on that quarterback.
I got a feeling they're going to try to throw it a little bit. They're back in the shotgun.
That's what they're known for, and they've got to go to it. They got 3 wide outs.
Gonna hand it off.
And they hand off to 21 around that right side where they had the wide receivers, but not much happening. I say not much. I believe the final push gave him about a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah.
Stopped by a swarm of Eagles.
It's going to bring up second down.
It's 75.
Man,
Nice.
once again, we thank y'all for joining us
Coming to the
here
line.
tonight. Left side loaded, 2 wideouts for the Knights. It's Martin. Heading down the side.
Good
Who
play,
was that? That
Racing.
was Fairclough come across from the deep safety position. Knocks it away. Pass was intended for 12.
It's 35.
Great play by Faircloth there to come back, you know, to pick that up, read it, come across there, knock it down.
He had to cover, what, 20 yards to make that play.
Probably.
And
good.
unfortunately, if he hadn't, that would have probably been carried to the house, but there was nothing but air and opportunity.
Yep. Eagle fans getting up, making some noise. And they held him.
That's that big 30. El McCullough showing out again tonight.
Stop for a short loss around the right side. Brings up 4th and about 6.
So it's going to be 4th and 6 here for the Knights.
I believe they're going to have to punt here, Tim.
I don't
just
think they got a
see.
choice, not with the ball sitting on their 25.
Yeah.
That's too dangerous.
Too much time left. I mean, still a
Yes.
minute 20 in the first, in the third.
Who we got back deep? I believe that's Faircloth back deep to receive. His feet sitting on the 46 of the Eagle territory.
Knights in a punting formation. Oh, shanked it.
Shanked it.
Gonna
Ball
go
goes
out.
out of bounds, what, the 47?
Yep. I think they were trying to kick it away from him and just try to get it deep down there.
So the Eagles going to have another great field position to start this offensive drive.
First down, Eagles.
The momentum
Again,
is
I got
definitely-
threw off by the lines, the width of the field.
Width
I
of
was
the-
looking at it going out down here on about the 40.
Just think of it, the mayonnaise and the mustard on this field. The mustard being out of bounds.
Yeah.
That yellow line. The 1st and 10, ball sitting on the 46-yard line from the shotgun. Is Faircloth. That's 5 racing around the left side. 21 makes
Where's the
initial
tackle?
contact. He got away from the initial, but he got wrapped up pretty quick by a whole swarm of Knights.
But he went from a loss to picking up at least a yard, maybe a yard and a
Yes,
half.
he did. That's what that second effort out of these seniors is bringing to the game tonight here for the Eagles. Should be getting close to the end of the third quarter. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Eagles might get one more off here, Tim.
Yes, they got enough time for one. Who's that? That's Moore. 15 from the shotgun. He bounces left. He's got 5. He's up to 6 before he's run out. Maybe 7 yards on
Jesse Moore around the left side, right out of bounds.
the play.
They're going to get one more play this quarter.
That stopped the clock. There is a flag on the field.
You know, we talked about that earlier, Tim. It's been very, very clean game. I mean, I think this is what, the 3rd, 4th penalty?
Yes, was that holding against the Eagles?
holding against the Eagles.
Yeah. Not sure if one of the linemen had a little extra jersey cling to it or what, but that's going to back them up. 17.4 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Eagles up by 4, 18 to 14 over the Knights.
We'll replay second down here.
Ball sitting on the 39 of the Eagles. From the shotgun is Moore. He's on the keeper again around the right side. Showed a little fake, but he decided to tuck it and run it.
Oh, yeah,
Flags
gonna
come
get a
in
little
late.
extra.
That should have been a late hit. I believe going to be the
Yeah.
call.
Little
As he
extra
was
push.
well out of bounds when that last push come in.
Well, that should give my first down.
They
Start the fourth
discussing.
quarter.
Not sure what else to discuss, but
Personal foul.
yes. So that gives the Eagles the first down.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Your David Emanuel Academy Eagles 18 and your Windsor Academy Knights 14. Go Eagles! I'd like to continue thanking our athletic sponsors. The White Eagle level is Durden Banking Company, Ellis Hauling, Excelsior EMC, LMO Trucking LLC, Pope Construction, Sign Gypsies Portal, Trapnell Thomason Ace Hardware, Travis and Petite Garrett. That's your White Eagle athletic sponsors. We get ready for the fourth quarter. Hands are in the air, four fingers pointed up. It's now or never. As the Eagles are driving, field is flipped.
That is the finish of the third period. Eagles 18. Nice.
So the Eagles are headed north. Now they've been running south for the third quarter. Excuse me. Nope. I'm completely backwards. The Eagles are now headed north.
Yeah.
We're headed somewhere, hopefully, to the winter
To the
circle.
end zone.
To the end zone, winter circle, all of the above. Y'all have to forgive me, fans. It's cold up here.
It is cold.
And the coffee pot and hot chocolate machine is a long way from where me and Billy's sitting. From the shotgun is Faircloth. Uh-oh. He hit a wall down, number 8.
Number 8. That's Coda Andrews again.
Faircloth up in the middle, met by Andrews.
He got back to the original line of scrimmage, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Tell you what, that 8. That's a man for the Knights.
Yeah, it is. Him and 6 have been all over the place. But can't keep them straight.
From the shotgun, Faircloth takes the direct snap. He finds a hole on the right. He breaks the tackle. He's in the backfield, finally brought down. Good enough for an Eagle. First down, Munoz change.
Through the line. Tackled by Landon Block.
Tell you what, that chain gang, they pretty cold too.
Yeah.
They over there wrapped up, hoodies on, gloves on.
I bet they got some heat, some little heat hand warmers. I had us some. I forgot to bring them.
Well, if I'd have left the hunting bag in the truck, we'd have had some, but I took it out and didn't even think about them. Next year, whenever we're back up here playing in the next state championship, we'll bring some, Billy.
That's right.
From the shotgun is Faircloth again. He's got a couple blockers out front. He exploits a hole.
Faircloth running on a mission here.
Yes, they is.
Faircloth tackled by
Gain about 7. See where they spot it.
A gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
They say a gain of 8. Paul sitting. What is that black line on the field from, Billy? Can you tell? You see it? There's one on both ends.
Yeah, I see that. Must be something to do with soccer or something. I see some rings there.
From the shotgun is Moore. He's got a couple blockers. He's got a hole around the left side. He's got one to beat. He's in the end zone. Yes, touchdown Eagles! They put another 6 on the board. No flags are on the field. That's 15. Jesse Moore finding his way to God's country for another Eagle 6.
Great run there off the left side. Seen a little hole, and then he just made it happen.
See, I'll give credit, though, to the lineman once again for generating a gap there. You could drive a semi through.
We'll drop back.
That's Griner. He's wide open. 2-point conversion is good. That's
good.
We'll make it 26.
That's Riley Griner on a 2-point conversion.
26-14 Eagles. Here in the fourth quarter with 9:56 remaining. Your Eagles 26. Windsor Knights 14.
I know the Eagles are excited, but we got to keep our wits, and still a lot of ball to be played here with 9:56 left.
Anything can happen. I've seen crazier things.
100%. That's for Richard Brady, also known as Peanut locally.
Oh,
Got it
Peanut.
teed up. Ball sitting on the 40. One long man back deep to receive for the Knights. He's standing on the 14. Kick is up. But both kickers having a little trouble with the ball tonight as the ball goes out of bounds. The Eagles been able to get off some good kicks tonight, but that one there shanked a little bit right.
Second half's been Eagles defense has been.
I thought they was going to set the ball shy of the 35, but they actually set it where they should. So the Knights going to be first and 10 from the 35. He was originally looked like he was going to put it down about 33. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, no, I think he was trying to figure it out.
So the Knights spread out, one on the right, one on the left from the shotgun. Oh, man.
Oh! Just overthrew him.
Yeah, the defender beat, but couldn't find him.
Ashley's
Pass sails over him,
complete.
incomplete. That was two deep
Second and
downfield.
10.
Looking for Nick Swain. Bring up second and 10 here for the Knights. Eagles player tying the shoe on the field. They're up and ready now. No hands on the hips for the Eagles.
Well, they look like
They ready to play. There again from the shotgun. Two up high, one down low, one in motion. Looking across the middle, pass intended for two. I believe it was tipped and intercepted. I haven't seen an official yet. What did they say? Yes, Eagle ball! That's number 7, Clayton Hood on the interception.
First down, Eagles.
Clayton Hood with the interception there. What a play.
Yes, way to keep the eye on the ball after the deflection.
He
In
come
and
up,
out.
I think the refs had to look at each other.
Yeah,
and make
I
sure.
think you're right. But we had a clear view from up here. It was definitely a catch. But the Eagles offense back on the field. Ball sitting on the 48 of the Eagles territory. From the shotgun is Jesse Moore. Straight up the middle once again. The second effort gets him about 2.5, maybe 3.
2 or 3.
They had him stop a yard and a half shy. The second effort push.
Yeah. I don't know what Coach Inman told them at halftime, but they come out ready to play. Clock's ticking down, 9:15, 14. Eagles got the ball here right on their side of the 50. Faircloth's back in the shotgun. Oh!
There's some movement, I believe. There's a lot of finger pointing on both sides.
Yeah. I think it's going to be on the
Yeah.
Eagles side.
Eagles hands on their head. He knows he moved.
Yeah. Second penalty this half on the Eagles. A holding and an offside false start.
Him and get them settled down. Talk to them for a moment. That's Faircloth bringing the play in. Faircloth back deep from the shotgun. Faircloth on the carry around the right side. Got a couple blockers. Finds a little gap.
Nice run
Yeah,
there.
it's about 8, maybe 9. after that initial loss.
Again, I can't tell. I think that's number 6 was on the tackle.
Brought down by Locke.
That's what they call lock.
And
number
Kentucky
3
third down and 5.
on the tackle.
3rd and 4 to go here. From the shotgun, got a couple blockers, got a little hole.
Big hole.
Big hole
Big
around
hole.
the right side. Moore breaks 2
Nobody.
tackles. Nobody's going to stop him. He's carrying it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles! Put another 6 on that board, Billy.
Nice run by Moore. And I've noticed the last few plays, the Eagles are letting that clock wind down.
Oh, yeah. Eagles, great control of the game clock. That's one thing Emmett and Flowers have really worked on this season. Throughout the year, I've been watching them get better and better with every game. That's Faircloth back deep. Little dump pass.
They tried a little
Tim
Tebow.
Boot and scoop, yeah, a little dump pass like Tebow.
14.
2-point conversion is no good. So you score with 8:01 left. Eagles 32, Knights 14. And the GIA 8-man state championship brought to you from Locust Grove, Georgia, between your David Emanuel Academy Eagles and your Windsor Christian Academy Knights. Eagles 32, Knights 14. Once again, I want to thank Elite Sporting Goods and Chapman Funeral Home for bringing the equipment here tonight for this broadcast from Locust Grove, Georgia. Brady kicks it off. A lot of backspin on the ball, picked up from the 24 by 24.
Number 7 with the tackle. Hood.
That's Hood, Clayton Hood.
Ashton Moore.
Knights going to be 1st and 10 from the 36.
First down, Knights.
Flowers talking to his defense now, keeping them under control, keeping nerves calmed down. A lot of excitement going on the field. That's 94, Ben Flanders getting the Eagles fans up. Quick pass out to 11, so he's back in.
I think that was Hood on the tackle again, the coverage of the tackle.
Gain of about 8.
Second and 2.
So 11 has checked back in. They're in this position. He don't seem to be limping too much now.
Who, 11?
That's correct. He's wide out on the bottom here. From the shotgun. 7's rolling left. He decides to tuck it. That's 5, Faircloth.
He's limping out going across the field.
Close to the first down marker. They're not even going to give a chance for him to look at it. They're saying a Knight first down.
Might be trying to use him as a decoy.
Right around the left side for the first down.
Being pushed out of bounds. Stop the clock.
First and 10 at the Knight.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Ball sitting 4 yards shy of Eagle territory. Two wide outs to the left. Option pitch to, I believe that's 3 on the carry.
And number 15, 32, 70, 30, and 11 on the tackle.
And out to Locke. Up to the right side. Gain of 3.
Gain of 3 by number 3, Landon Locke for the
It's second
Knights.
and 7.
The Eagle faithful are all getting on their feet. It's not many fans sitting at this moment.
They starting to smell it, 6:40 and ticking.
From the shotgun, 7 looking across the middle, trying to find 8. Pass is incomplete, being covered by 5. Faircloth.
Another one of them Tebow looking passes. Gonna act like you're gonna run, pull up, and toss it.
Like to thank our Red Eagle athletic sponsor, Companion Care Senior Services, Crider Foods Incorporated, Daniel Chevrolet Buick GMC, DRB Realty, Faircloth Forest Products, Georgia Freight Services, Heather Bell's Catering, Hometown Family Dental, Hot Set America Co-op, Enifer, Jay's Fuel Stop, KC Logging, and Meta Ford. Knights comes to the line in a 3rd down situation. Got 2 spread out to the left. 7 on the keeper, goes up the middle. Gain a couple. Stopped by a whole swarm of Eagles.
That's going to bring up 4th down, Tim.
Ashley into the line.
4th and what? About 4.
Brings up a 4th and 4.
Yep, going to be a big play here for the Knights.
They no choice here.
But
They got to go for it. Ball sitting on the 48 of the Eagles' territory. 4 yards shy of the 1st down marker. This may be the nail in the coffin. It may be a little early, but we're under 6 minutes. Let's see what this Eagle defense can do. From the shotgun, they're going deep left. They got a man open. Overshoots him, out of bounds. Pass is incomplete, so
No
a turnover
flags.
on downs. So the Eagles defense holds strong.
That was big there, Tim. You know, the Eagles can run it out right here.
Knights should get another possession, possibly.
Correction.
Let's see.
Turnover on down. 1st down, Eagles.
Let's see what the Eagles are going to do here. I'm sure they're going to milk every second off the clock. There's 2 big time of possession. Clock sitting on the either end zone.
How many timeouts do they get? 3
3.
a half?
Yes.
So both teams should have 3.
Well, they left 8 seconds on the clock on that snap. I believe that was that Faircloth on the carry?
Yeah.
Yes. Run into that big 8 I was talking about a while ago. Who's that? That's that Coda Andrews. We have called his name and number, what, a double handful of times tonight.
Almost on the play.
A lot of times, for sure. Offense
Yeah, I
and
was
defense.
surprised. The Eagles left 8 seconds on the
Yeah, I
clock.
wasn't looking. They were earlier was really milking that thing down.
I was bragging on them earlier, and here we go. We can't do that. I'm sure that's what Emmons is explaining to the Eagle quarterback, but as Faircloth brings in the play. Clock 7, 6, 4, 3, snap. Faircloth on the right side.
5 hits the line on the right side with no down.
Line closed up, just moving it down the line. Finally stopped by, I believe that was 51, and
And I think the Knights call a timeout.
now it's trying to save some time on the clock with 4:42 left here in Locust Grove, Georgia, and your GIA 8-man state championship is your David Emanuel Academy Eagles 32, Windsor Knights 14. Well, Billy, has it been exciting?
Yeah, been a great game. I'll tell you what, the first half was really close. And, you know, the second half, the Eagles come out. Defense has been, you know, shut down. Offense has done what they needed to do to put the points on the board. And they've jumped out here 32-14. And, you know, it looks like they're going to bring a state championship back to Stillmore.
It's sure looking sweet. We've been doing this a while without one. We've been working, believing in the process year after year. We was a bridesmaid a couple years ago, but the Eagles got another shot at it here tonight. Sure is looking good with 4:42 left in the ball game.
Big third down here. See what the Eagles can dial up.
I believe that's 11. Checking back in at the quarterback. That's Riley Griner, a senior for you Eagles. Hand off to Moore around the left side. Got a hole.
Big hole. He's
Breaks a
up.
couple
That's
tackles.
close.
He's down close. They go.
That's close.
Yep, they say he's shy.
Oh. God, that's one of them you wish you had a replay. What do you
I
do
could not
here?
tell where his knee hit, but the ball was definitely past the first down marker. But they say he's what, a half a yard shy?
You got to
Maybe
kick
a full
it.
yard.
You got to punt it here.
If I know him and correct, I'm gonna tell you what we fixing to do. We fixing to go for the gut punch.
This could be.
I ain't saying it's the right call, but I'm just telling you, I've been watching him too many years. Moore is back. Low snap. He picks it up. He's diving straight ahead.
First
and
down.
Eagle. First down. Munoz chains.
Jesse Moore for the first down.
Hey, that right there was good.
That was gutsy. As I said, I watched Clint Inman do it for a bunch of years, and that call did not surprise me one bit, Billy.
Now it's just milk the clock down. 3:34 left. If
it.
my numbers are right over here, the Knights have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop it twice.
I'm kind of surprised that they're not stopping it here, but
I guess they're
everybody's
gonna
watching
wait
the clock.
on this first down here.
Eagles rush to the line. They got 4, 3, snap from Gronder center, hand off
Oh!
to Fairclough. Got a hole. Uh-oh, he slipped.
That's the first time tonight we've seen one slip.
But he did slip. He was trying to cut left.
Careful, up to the middle.
If he
And
makes
his
that
foot didn't
turn,
really slip. I think he planted and stuck is what happened. I think when he stuck, I think it threw him off balance.
if he makes that turn right there, though, and
There
gets
was
that
nothing
cut,
but air
I
and
don't think
opportunity.
nobody gets it.
Nothing but air and opportunity to the end zone.
I think he's to the house. I think you're right. They milking this clock down. 17-16, 2:38 left and counting. The Knights aren't even trying to stop it. I don't think nobody's
half a
left.
yard. Movement. Flags come in.
I think that's going to be on the
I
Knights.
believe that is on
They
the
backing
Knights.
up already.
Yes.
That's going to be a first down.
So another Eagle first down. Ball's going to be on the 25. Clock is running. 2:17 left in the ball game. Coming to you from Locust Grove, Georgia, in the GIA State 8-man championship game is your David Emanuel Academy Eagles 32, Windsor Knights 14.
There'll be less than 2 minutes left when they take this snap. About 1:40.
Center whistle blown dead.
I think our running back was leaning a little bit. He moved and
Ball start on the Eagles.
yeah. That's going to back us back up 5.
The 1st and 15. Ball sitting on the 30. The Eagles still in control of their destiny right now.
It's 32-14 Eagles, 151 left in the game. Windsor's going to call a timeout. That's going to give them 1 timeout left.
Timeout on the field.
150, not sure what that timeout was about.
Not at this point, but you can't carry them home with you.
No, you can't. The Eagles are going to carry 3 with them.
While we're in the timeout, I want to finish thanking our athletic sponsors throughout the year. Our Gold Eagle athletic sponsors, the Beasley Landing Farm, Central Georgia Clinic of Chiropractic, Custom Furniture, Emmanuel County Sheriff's Office, Flanders Row Crop Incorporated, Georgia First Bank, Grandy Creek Timber Company, McDonald's of Swainsboro, McDonald's of Metter, Wren Southern Ladies and Gents, Yeoman's Wooden Timber. As always, let's support those that support us, and go Eagles! Fans, we appreciate you tuning in tonight,
Yeah.
joining us.
Appreciate everybody listening.
Hope y'all have enjoyed this game just as much as we have. 150 left on the clock.
Eagles up 32-14.
We got 2 in the backfield. Griner under center. Hand off to 15. Moore breaks 1 tackle. Gain of about 4. So it's going to bring it up 2nd and 11. Clock is running.
Gain of 4, second and
Next play be under a minute. Not a whole lot the Knights can do now.
We were in Stillmore, Georgia. I believe we'd be here and turn out the lights. The party's over.
I don't even know that they're going to run another play. They're going to have to run one more.
They got to run one more.
They'll
All
probably
the
have to
Eagles
run
fans
2
are on
more.
their feet, hands in the air. Everybody's excited. Same formation from under center as Griner. Faircloth makes a couple, jumps 1.
24 on the tackle again.
They're clocked up in the middle. Dragon Ashton Moore.
Clock's down to 45. Still running.
Play clock's 30.
Well, I believe they're going to carry 1 time out home with them. I said they can't carry them, but they're going to keep 1 in the pocket. All the Eagles on the sideline, waving their hands, getting the fans going. All the fans are in the air.
Coming into the game.
That brings us, well, we're going to have to run 1 more play. They get the sideline under control here. You can imagine the excitement.
And the victory formation.
That's it, the victory formation taken by Griner.
And that's it.
That's it, your Eagles, state champions of your GIA 8-man football, live from Locust Grove, Georgia, is your David Emanuel Academy Eagles, 32. Windsor Academy Knights, 14. That's a final for us live from Locust Grove, Georgia. Once again, I want to thank Elite Sporting Goods and Chapman Funeral Home for the broadcast tonight. We want to thank the fans back home for tuning in and joining us. Hope y'all have enjoyed the game just as much as we have. I hope we've done a great job for y'all. We always want to thank our coaches and the cheerleaders and the players. Congratulate all of them. Thank our fans for always supporting the Eagles. We thank those athletic sponsors. Without them, this athletic program would not be possible. Thank everybody for making the trip up to Locust Grove, but it's about time to go celebrate with these players and find some heat and find some supper. We're about ready to sign out from up here. We're going to leave the camera on rolling for the presentation of the state championship.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Tell you what, it's been exciting. It was fun. Proud to, proud for the DEA, proud for all the players, fans.
Well, it's exciting for Emanuel Cannon,
Yep.
Billy.
Emmanuel.
ECI always does a great run. Swainsboro's program always running a good program. The DEA's program. It says a lot for Emanuel County, Candler County.
Yeah.
A lot of good athletes from down in middle Georgia.
Several of these boys I've had the privilege to coach, over the years in baseball, and so
Oh, yeah.
it's fun.
Well, it's
to
like
sit
I
here
told
and
him.
watch them.
It's like I told him last night, Billy. I'm been with the Eagle program now going on 10 years, I believe it is, and most of those boys there I watched
We got Tommy
put their
Marshall
helmet on the
field,
first time as a
Commissioner
fifth
for
grader.
GIA.
We had a little play time as a
The
sixth.
athletics.
And I watched them
To
grow up,
present the trophy.
and it's
First,
special.
to the
It's
runner-up
special
school,
for me
David.
to watch these guys
Correction.
to reach
The
this
Windsor
accomplishment.
Academy Knights.
Oh, sure.
Runners up.
I know
No
you're
doubt.
proud of them.
DIA
Congratulations to the
and
Eagles. Congratulations to the seniors. One more time became a reality here tonight. Is your Eagles going to be bringing home the state trophy?
Tip your hats to the Knights. They
100%, as I mentioned at the
2
beginning.
losses this year.
That's
both of
2
them to the
losses,
Eagles.
both of them from the Eagles. But I can tell you right now, those boys have played great games. I've looked at a lot of their film. They post a lot of film on the Max Preps. They're a good team. They're a very worthy component.
Yeah, I think they
I'm not
deserved
sure if
it.
they're going to have the presentation of second place
Yeah, they just
over intercom or not.
Yeah, they
with a
just
mic.
they just announced it.
Did they?
Yeah.
No,
They announced
running
it,
my mouth.
They did the runner-ups there, and I guess
Picture
Wade
taken.
Congratulations, wins are nice. Nothing to hang your head about. Good game.
Eagle faithful is taken to the field as always. Knights fans are showing up on that sideline. Make an adjustment to the camera here so y'all hopefully can get a better view.
And now the state championship trophy for DIAA 8-man football, David Emmanuel Academy Eagle.
As y'all just heard, your David Emmanuel Academy Eagles, state champions.
couple of the seniors coming to get the trophy. Well, all the seniors.
Yes, I believe that is all the seniors. That's 5, Rayson Faircloth, 11, Riley Griner, 14, Heath Johnson, 15, Jesse Moore, 30, Ed McCullough, 63, Ace Eli, and 70, Justin Newsom. Speaking of Heath Johnson, me and him was talking last night. He said, Mr. Tim, he said, I'm not satisfied yet. We got unfinished business. They brought it to Locust Grove and they finished it here tonight. One more time became a reality.
All the cheerleaders, players, fans. I will tell you this, they had a good crowd. That's not all the fans out there on the field, I promise you. There's still a lot in the stands sitting here. Ain't made their way down there yet.
A bunch of them are probably frozen and can't move just yet.
I'm frozen. I'm up here. I'm waiting to get in that truck. I tell you what, Tim, I'm ready to get something to eat too.
Yeah. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Yeah, I've watched this program, as I mentioned, 10 years, and we brought Clint Inman into it. And he's worked hard. He's our AD and head football coach.
As I understand, he coaches several sports, right?
There for a while, he was the head coach of the football, both basketball teams, along with the baseball team, golf team. He's a man of many hats. He takes care of the Eagles. There's no doubt. We worked several years, and finally got Coach Daniel away from the Metter Tigers, got him over, and he's been a big help to our athletic program. Well, here comes the time-honored tradition of the Gatorade bucket. I don't know if Inman's ready for this, not on this cold night, but I can tell you these senior boys are. Whether Inman is or not, he better look out, bless his heart. There he goes.
He took it. He took it like a man.
Yes, he did. If he can wear shorts and Crocs with no socks, he can wear a Gatorade bath. I just hope they got a locker room with a hot shower.
I tell you what, he took it. He didn't run. He didn't do anything to him. He took it like a man. He stood there and said, "Get me."
Well, Billy, I think I'm gonna make my way down there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get everything congratulations up here.
I'll be back up here in just a few. Don't rush. You want to come on down there with us?
I will. When we gonna sign out here, glad y'all watched it with us. And I'm Billy. He's Tim.
I'm out of here.